Hello everyone, this video is to let you know a little bit more about the Design Foundations program here at Conestoga College. Design Foundations is a one-year Ontario College certificate program, and it's an intensive one-year portfolio building program for students who are interested in art and design. This is the faculty of the Design Foundations program. This is who you'd be working with in your time in Design Foundations. My name is Jessica Massard. I'm the program coordinator for Design Foundations. If you have any questions at all about the program after watching this video, or if you would like to chat a little bit more about it, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Probably the biggest question that we get asked when we're talking to applicants is, can you get a career in a creative field? And the answer is a very loud yes, absolutely. There's lots of different creative avenues that you could possibly explore if you're a creative person. Think about the furniture in your home, the objects you interact with, the clothing you wear, the images that you see online or in different posters, the apps on your phone. Someone designed all of those things. Design is all around us. So there's lots that you can do if you want to be creative. And DF is all about exploring some ideas for those different options and building the portfolio so you're ready to move on to your next program when you decide which creative avenue it is that you want to explore. In the Design Foundations program, we're very hands-on, learning different design theory and applying it to creating portfolio pieces. You'll look at two-dimensional and three-dimensional design theory, different drawing, life drawing, illustration strategies, color theory, as well as creative problem solving and idea development. We do a lot of work with traditional media, but you do explore digital software with industry design software. We look at design history as well as strategies for organizing and presenting a portfolio, how to write about your work and write strategically, lots of different things that we're looking at in Design Foundations. So it's an opportunity for you to explore what it is you want to do and then build that really competitive, unique portfolio so you're ready for admission to your next program of choice. Design Foundations is part of the School of Creative Industries, and our students move on after their year in Design Foundations to study in the Bachelor of Design, Graphic Design, Advertising and Marketing Communications, Animation, Game Design, Interior Decorating, Visual Merchandising, as well as a number of other creative pursuits. This is a very quick look at what the program design looks like. It's a one-year program, so you have just the fall and winter semester. So in the fall, you have Intro to Design, Creative Process 1, Intro to Digital Design, Life Drawing, Writing, as well as a portfolio preparation class. In the fall semester, you're learning about design theory and different techniques, different creative problem solving strategies, as well as observational drawing, using lots of different traditional media, as well as getting comfortable in the digital environment as you start making your portfolio pieces. All of that continues on into the winter semester, but we start moving into the three-dimensional environment where you will start sculpting and actually building different objects. In creative process, all of those strategies continue. It becomes more industry focused. Your digital class becomes a bit more intense where you're realizing some bigger projects, putting together a digital portfolio and creating some big vector graphics. Illustration, we start talking about different techniques and styles, but also how you can apply it to different applications. History of design to give you a little bit of a foundation in historic design styles and how that's influenced contemporary design. And strategic writing, how do you write about your work? How do you write for different ads? And all of those interesting strategies. You can see a description of each of the courses if you go onto the college website. So you can see the full program design and get a little bit more information on what those different courses are. If you go onto the Design Foundations page of the Conestoga College website, you can just Google Design Foundations Conestoga and you'll definitely find it there. A couple requirements for you to be aware of are that we need an art kit. So it is a requirement to have an art kit because it's a portfolio building program. So you do need art supplies for that. We work with vendors to get deals and bundle that all into one kit. And I'll be sending out information on the purchase of that kit in August. It's also important for you to be aware that it's a requirement for all students at Conestoga to have a device. So that can be either a Microsoft Windows computer or an Apple Mac computer. All of those specs are listed on the college website if you want to see in detail what the requirements are. The big thing for Design Foundations is you need to have enough memory on the computer to manage large digital files, and the computer needs to be able to run Adobe software. It could be Mac or PC, but if your goal is to move on into the Bachelor of Design or Graphic Design programs, then investing in a MacBook Pro will be a good idea because that's the computer that you'll be using in those programs. To really get a sense of our program, I encourage you to check out student work. I'm going to show you some examples now, but we do have an online exhibition that's live right now at skillsmanifesto.ca, where you can see lots of different examples of student work. Each student has an online gallery. We also have some stop motion animations and more information on the program there, so you can check that out. But we start with very traditional techniques. Here we have some line contour studies using ink and different line weight, exploring value, composition, shadows, midtones, highlights. Life drawing is all about working from observation and capturing a likeness to human form. But we do some playful stuff as well. So this is a character design project where students come up with an original concept for a character, storyboard it out, build the assets, and actually shoot a stop motion animation that brings the character to life. We also move into the digital environment. So these self-portraits started as paintings in the fall semester and then became vector graphics in the winter semester. Lots of interesting observational drawing and exploring different illustrative style in our illustration class and thinking about different application and how you can take the same object but draw it so many different ways to communicate a very different message for different purposes. We move into the world of three-dimensional design in the winter as well, and these are some examples of word sculptures that are part of a three-dimensional typography project where students first started with illustration, exploring expressive typography, then finally built this as a freestanding word sculpture. There's also opportunities to customize your portfolio, and these are some examples from this past year of students exploring packaging design. Brandon in the middle designed that textile, it's hippos in space, and then actually made the full garment, exploring digital landscapes, lots of different opportunities to customize your portfolio. So the best way for you to get a sense of our program is to check us out online. So I really do recommend going to skillsmanifesto.ca to check out our online exhibition to see lots of different examples of student work. And we also share what we're up to during the year on our social media feeds. So on Instagram, you can find us at df.conestoga. On Facebook, if you search Design Foundations Conestoga College, you will find us. If you have any other questions at all after reviewing all of this information, or you're still unsure about anything, or you just want to chat about it a little bit more, please reach out to me. My name is Jessica Massard. My email address is jmassard@conestogac.on.ca. I'd be very happy to chat with you about Design Foundations. Hope to see you next year.